Stretch it out. Stretch, stretch, toes up. Push away, toes up.
Well, I was tumbling at tumbling class about 2 weeks ago, and Eddie asked me to try a new skill.
Stretch, stretch, toes up. You okay?
And when I landed, I heard a really loud pop. I just kind of kept it to myself, but when I got home, I just couldn't even breathe. The pain was so bad.
Alyssa hurt her knee again. It's really not a prime situation for her to be in right now because she just got put on Smoed. She was working so hard, trying to get all her skills so that Eddie wouldn't take her off.
I don't know what Eddie and Obi are gonna say. My goal was to get on this team, and I don't want anything to keep me from my goal. So if that means I have to push through the pain and, kind of tough it out for the next 6 months, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Alyssa just brings a really positive energy to the team. She just always can make you smile. You can be in the worst mood of your life, and she can find a way to make you laugh, make you smile. I'm just hoping and praying that it's really nothing because she deserves this so much.
Smoed is my dream team. If Eddie and Obi tell me that I cannot compete with them this season, then I will be crushed. I will be speechless. I will just be devastated. Well, my meniscus is torn and it's shifted, so the only way to fix it is to surgically put it back into place and then screw it back in.
Okay, so
Sorry, back up a little bit. What surgery? What are we talking about?
I went to my surgeon today and he said that I would be out for 3 to 4 months, and I decided to wait until the end of the season to get the surgery. 2 years ago, I had ACL surgery, and I had it completely repaired, and I went through a really hard time with recovery. When I was on plastics, I did stand on the side the whole time, and I did come in for stunts and dance and stuff, but I don't know how that is gonna play on Smoed. When I got on this team, that was a fear of mine, was to get injured again. He said that the more that I tumble and jump on it, the worse it gets, and if it gets bad enough, then it will be ruined forever.
So is it worth you staying on the team and not being able to walk?
For me, it's worth it, yeah.
I wouldn't feel safe putting you out there expecting you to do everything, and I don't want you just standing around the floor.
What are the possibilities of you getting hurt, stunting or tossing a basket or whatever it may be? How does your mom and dad feel about it?
At first, they wanted me to do it right away, and they wanted me to heal as soon as possible, but knowing that this is my dream to be on this team, they support me in my decision to wait.
Okay. All right, well, we'll just...
Yeah, let us talk about this, because this is not just something simple anymore, you know what I mean? Let us talk about it and see how we feel about putting an athlete that is not 100% on the floor, and we'll get back to you about it.
The last thing we want you is hurt for life. It's not worth it. No team is worth it. Even if it's your dream team, it's not worth it, because if you can't walk, or it's gonna make it worse, then that's something you have to live with after this season's done. So that's something to think about. But let us talk about it, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Fair enough?
All right, good luck out there.
Right now, I'm feeling just a bunch of emotions. I don't know if I should feel sad, if I should feel angry that this happened. That is my biggest fear, is to hear those words that I will no longer be on this team, because it's something that I can't control.
And finish up your 10 and 10. You guys have till 50 to be done. Go, hurry. We're just warming up our sections, and we are gonna throw everything to the end of our stunt. We're just getting ready, mentally and physically. Grab it. If she's falling, there's no reason to throw yourselves on the floor. Just slow her down. Try it again. You catch an extension this way, and then you just turn it to the front. Go.
I feel like I just did a 1.5, like I said. The team right now is having some trouble just really in my stunt group. We're not hitting. It's adding a lot of pressure on me because I'm center stunt. Gabby Butler's spot as center, and I mean, she's Gabby Butler. She's honestly probably one of the best flyers in the whole country. She has amazing technique, amazing flexibility. Whenever you fall at a competition, it's not Maddie's stunt group fell, it's Maddie fell. It's Maddie, the center flyer, fell.
My stunt group has had issues for the past week. Jessica, who is having issues with catching grips. And, we've stopped, we've done the progressions, we've done the corrections.
I am feeling really feeling the pressure because I've only been basing for 3 months, whereas everyone else has been doing their position for 5, 10 years. It's really scary knowing that someone is out on the sidelines that could easily just take my spot.
Listen, we're gonna go from the very beginning all the way to the end of stunt. 2 times, anything falls, it doesn't count. Get set, let's go.
We only do this point from hit it. No stunts can hit it. Or like no stunts can hit it. No stunts. You got this.
Take this as a competition. Like performance.
Manly on 3. 1, 2, 3. Manly! 1, pull. Up 4, push. 5, 6, 3. 5, pull. Up and 4, 5, 5, and 7, 8, and 1. Go 3, and 3, and 4, 5, 7. Up, 1. Look, 3, and 5. Open, 7. Dip.
We are getting really frustrated with each other. We are bickering, and every single time we go full out or anything, my stunt is always falling.
We go up, we fall. We try to get back up, we fall. We're falling all over the floor.
Raise your hand if you touched out. Raise your hand high so everybody can see. Is this routine too hard for you? Anybody? Cool.
Eddie's rule is if 2 stunts come down, then the whole thing doesn't count. It's always my group that is always falling.
Let's go. Let's go. It's set. Here we go. And 1. And push. 5, hit 6, 7, 2, 3, up 4. Push. 1, push. 3, push. 5, and 7. Up 4, 5, strut, 7, strut. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 7. 5, up, 7, 8, 1, hit 3, hold it, 5, hit 7, and 1.
It comes to a point where are they really trying to keep it up or are they just giving up? And it's really hard to see your teammates getting so frustrated and you cannot help them.
Let's go. If your stunt came down 2 times, quickly. While you're tired. You all right, Dylan?
With all the standing, tumbling, and jumps and stuff we do right before the stunt, definitely makes it a little bit harder. We had to do our stunt twice before we got off the floor, and I'm still out of breath, so definitely hard.
Dylan puts up a partner stunt by himself, and then by the time he gets to the stunt, he needs all the help he can get, but that's not an excuse at this point. We need somebody who can hit.
I think they all are 4 athletes kind of working against each other. They go into the stunt knowing that it's not going to hit, so they kind of, I don't want to say give up, but they kind of don't fight as hard for it.
I've never been in the position to where I'm not in a consistent stunt group.
Jessica.
Point those toes. And bring it down.
So if, you know, she's not going to step up and put in the work that's needed to make that stunt hit, then we're going to have to find another base.
I worked my butt off to get back on the team, and now all of a sudden, just as my dreams are about to come true, I'm going to perform with Smoed. Our stunt's not hitting.
She might not understand it now. I know she's going to be upset, but she really needs to understand this is just not about her anymore. It's about the team. So we're going to be back at the same 2 girls that we put in last are going to be the next 2 girls out.
Alyssa has worked extremely hard to make it onto this team, and she's proven to us everything we've asked her to prove. Yes, I want her on this team because she deserves to be on this team, but at the same time, the last thing I want is for her to get hurt and not be able to use her leg ever in her life again.
I'm trying my absolute hardest to show them that even though I am hurt, I am an asset to the team, and it's in their hands now, and it's not a good feeling to know that this could be my last practice with them.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cheerleaders, but do not forget to subscribe to AwesomenessTV.